Well, all right. We're at one of the final steps in our syrup making process. We're at the cleanup boil, the finishing it off, however you want to look at it. At this point, we started doing something a few years ago that's kind of a little bit different. Other companies do it or other farmers do it. We started flavoring our syrup. We use cinnamon sticks, and I tell you what, that was a game changer. It pairs very well. We still do some that's not flavored, but I'd say the majority of what we do anymore is flavored with cinnamon. We've done this long enough. I kind of know by the concentrate that I start with and how much is in there. I know what's going to be finished product at the end. I've already put our cinnamon sticks in, but I put 1 stick per gallon of finished product. I know we're going to have right about 4.5 gallons, so I put 4.5 cinnamon sticks in there. But I do want to point one thing out. A big issue people sometimes have is, how do I know when it's done? People will do it by taste, or they'll buy some nice little gadgets. There's a lot of them out there to help you. There's 3 main ways to tell. You got a thermometer, refractometer, and a hydrometer. I don't own a hydrometer. With a hydrometer and a refractometer, temperature can really change your readings you'll get from these. Thermometer is a fail-safe way. That's how they've been doing it for a long time. That's how most candy is made, is by temperature. Now, before you go get a candy thermometer and just plop her in and do a quick Google search, here's something you need to know. Water boils at 212 degrees at sea level. Here in northern Indiana, we're about 925 feet above sea level. So that means our water boils at a little bit cooler temperature, 210 degrees. So there's a difference of 2 degrees there. Finished syrup is done at 219 degrees. So at that point, we have to take 2 degrees off that, which gives us 217. The sugar concentrate you're looking for is 66 to 68% sugar. I know that's a lot of numbers. You can Google these and you can find all that stuff out, but just know the 2 degrees for us at our difference of sea level, that can actually make for really strong syrup, or you're boiling away water that could help you get a little bit more syrup. So keep that in mind. Any phone out there has an altimeter on it, so it will tell you how high you are. But just keep that in mind. Figure out your height. Figure out where your water boils. But 219 degrees, that's when you know your syrup's done with your little candy thermometer. Yeah, so that's really, in a nutshell, that's what it is. We're going to get this batch done. I'll show you guys how we filter it and can it and preserve it. And yeah, you'll be ready to make your own.